Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a family known as the Golden Family. They were called the Golden Family because of their kindness, love, and unity. The family consisted of a wise father, a caring mother, and two cheerful children. Every day, they would start their mornings with a hearty breakfast filled with laughter. The father, Mr. Gold, loved sharing stories of his adventurous past. Mrs. Gold, with her warm smile, would prepare delicious meals that everyone loved. The children, Lily and Max, were always eager to learn new things. One day, Mr. Gold announced that they would go on a grand tour around the country. The family was thrilled and started packing their bags immediately. They set off on their journey in their old, reliable car. Their first stop was a beautiful beach with golden sands. The children ran to the water, splashing and laughing with joy. Mrs. Gold collected seashells, creating a beautiful necklace for Lily. Mr. Gold sat under a palm tree, enjoying the view and feeling at peace. As they drove through the countryside, they sang songs together. They passed through lush green fields and saw animals grazing peacefully. The next stop was a majestic mountain with a breathtaking view. They hiked up the trail, taking in the fresh air and the beauty of nature. Max found a hidden waterfall, and they all jumped in for a refreshing swim. The cold water made them scream with laughter, and they felt truly alive. On the way down, they met an old man who shared wise words with them. "Life is like this mountain," he said, "full of ups and downs, but worth every step." The family thanked him and continued their journey, feeling inspired. They reached a small town known for its colorful markets and friendly people. Mrs. Gold bought some spices and exotic fruits to try new recipes. Lily found a beautiful handmade doll that she instantly fell in love with. Max bought a toy plane, dreaming of flying it high in the sky. They tasted the local food, which was full of flavors they had never experienced before. That night, they stayed in a cozy inn, where they shared stories with the locals. The next morning, they visited an ancient castle on top of a hill. The children imagined themselves as knights and princesses, running through the halls. Mr. Gold told them about the history of the castle, making it come alive in their minds. They climbed the tower and looked out at the vast landscape, feeling like they were on top of the world. As they continued their journey, they stopped by a serene lake surrounded by trees. They rented a small boat and paddled across the calm waters, enjoying the peace. The reflection of the mountains in the lake made it look like a painting. They camped by the lake that night, sitting around a fire and roasting marshmallows. Mr. Gold told ghost stories, making everyone huddle close together in fear and laughter. The stars above shone brightly, making the night magical and full of wonder. The next day, they visited a bustling city with towering skyscrapers and busy streets. The children were amazed by the lights and sounds, feeling like they were in a different world. They visited a museum filled with ancient artifacts and modern art. Lily was fascinated by the paintings, while Max loved the dinosaur bones. They rode the tallest Ferris wheel in the city, screaming with excitement as it reached the top. From up there, they could see the entire city, and it felt like they were flying. They visited a famous park where they had a picnic and played games. The family took silly photos, creating memories they would cherish forever. In the park, they met a kind artist who painted their family portrait. The painting captured their happiness and unity, reminding them of how blessed they were. As they left the city, they reflected on the beauty of both nature and modern life. They visited a peaceful village where they learned about traditional crafts. Mrs. Gold tried her hand at pottery, creating a beautiful vase. Mr. Gold helped an old farmer harvest crops, feeling the satisfaction of hard work. Lily and Max played with the village children, learning new games and making friends. They tasted fresh milk and homemade bread, appreciating the simple joys of life. The family helped plant a tree in the village, leaving a lasting mark of their visit. Their next destination was a vibrant festival in a nearby town. The streets were filled with music, dance, and colorful decorations. They joined in the dancing, moving to the rhythm of the drums and flutes. Mrs. Gold tried on a traditional dress, looking elegant and radiant. The children enjoyed the rides and games, winning prizes and eating sweets. They watched a parade, with floats and performers telling the stories of the town's history. The fireworks at night lit up the sky, leaving them in awe of the beauty. The family felt a deep connection with the people and culture of the town. They left with hearts full of joy and minds full of memories. On their way back home, they stopped by a quiet forest. The trees were tall and ancient, whispering secrets of the past. They followed a path that led to a hidden meadow filled with wildflowers. The children ran through the flowers, their laughter echoing in the air. Mr. and Mrs. Gold sat on a blanket, watching their children and feeling grateful. They realized that this journey had brought them even closer together as a family. They had learned so much about the world and about each other. The Golden family had discovered the true meaning of happiness. It wasn't in material things, but in the experiences and moments they shared. They returned home with hearts full of love and memories to last a lifetime. The family continued to live by the values they had learned on their journey. They became known in their village not just for their kindness, but for their wisdom. Mrs. Gold began teaching cooking classes, sharing the recipes she had collected. Lily and Max became more curious about the world, eager to learn and explore. The family continued to go on trips, always finding new places to discover. They knew that life was an endless journey, full of surprises and opportunities. The Golden family lived in harmony, always supporting and encouraging each other. Their home was filled with love, laughter, and the memories of their travels. They never forgot the lessons they had learned, to appreciate the simple things, to stay united, and to always seek adventure. The Golden family inspired others to live with love, kindness, and curiosity. Their story spread far and wide, touching the hearts of many. People began to see the value in spending time with their families and exploring the world together. The Golden family's legacy was one of love, unity, and the pursuit of happiness. They proved that the most valuable treasures in life are not gold or jewels, but the bonds we share with those we love. The family continued to live happily, always looking forward to their next adventure. They knew that as long as they were together, they could face any challenge and overcome any obstacle. The Golden family became a symbol of hope and joy for everyone who knew them. Their story was passed down from generation to generation, inspiring countless families. The Golden family's journey had just begun, and they were excited for all the future held. They knew that life was full of surprises, and they were ready to embrace every moment. The Golden family would continue to shine, spreading light and love wherever they went. Their story is a reminder to us all to cherish our loved ones, seek adventure, and always live with an open heart. And so, the Golden family lived happily ever after, their hearts full of love and their lives full of joy.